try to act black. Hey, when they click out heat, shout out to you for the super chat. You get a mushroom. What's popping? 289 people in the live chat. We got 139 on Instagram and another 142 on Facebook. We looking good right now. And it's a public service announcement with respect. See, I could come out here and start disrespecting everybody because all criminal, you look at my track record, I done burned fools down in my career. I helped build my career on smashing fools and finding their flaws and tearing that shit from the bottom to the top. But I'm on a peaceful mission, bro. I'm on some love, bro. I'm on some good shit. Why you think I didn't take off the other day on the fool that pulled up on us when we're shooting the video? Homie, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm trying to stand for something. I'm a motherfucking boss, homie. If there's someone that's going to take off, it ain't going to be me. How about that? We playing chess, right? There's a king and there's pawns. What the fuck I look like fucking mine off for someone that ain't worth all that to me? Why am I gonna go catch a fucking sentence? I know how I might get fucking heated. I'm always strapped up. Why am I gonna risk losing my mentality and losing my anger and putting myself in a situation where I can't reverse, homie? The fuck do I look like? Now we're talking about gentlemen now. We're talking about grown men. We're talking about manhood now. Now I apologize to American Cholo publicly right now. I ain't too much of a man to say it. Because I banged on the homie strong. And maybe I should have calmed down a little bit. But I got passion, homie. I got passion for what the fuck I stand for and what the fuck I represent, homie. I told him I'm from West Salvador Silver Lake gang, homie. What's cracking? Ask about me. For what? That's the old criminal. I'm going to be honest. Now, I'm going to be transparent. That's not needed. So my apologies to American Cholo. I'm going to look right at the camera. That's unnecessary. That was unprofessional on me. But I still stand on everything else I said and I believe in. All right? Now, we leveling up. And I'm trying to show, a leader shows that he could lead by showing his examples, by flaws, and his victories, homie. Ain't no flaw in the Tortas song, though. I'll tell you that right now. I seen some other people say that they were going viral yesterday. Yeah, I had like a cool 4,000 shares. And I was like, damn, maybe I should stop saying my shit's viral. Yeah, man, I gotta give it up. My shit was like barely hitting 1,000s, 2,000s. Then it hit 4,000. Then it hit 8,000. Then I saw 12,000, and I said, shit, we viral too. 35,000 shares, biatch. So I love it, homie. I love friendly competition too. Shout out to everybody out there pushing for this Chicano rap game. Guess what? Guess what? I'm Ecuadorian, homie. Guess what? My father's from Argentina. San Juan, to be exact. Guess what? He came just like all your parents and every single person that traveled and crossed the border and crossed the river. My mom did the same thing. My mom came to this country not knowing a lick of English. Puro español, homie. Does that make you better than me? Does that make me something not good? I can't represent this brown culture? I'm not raza? Someone please help me understand that. Am I wrong? Critical, am I wrong? I was taught that Latinos are unidos. Raza is big. It's a culture. It's more than just one race, homie. I thought you guys knew. So for anybody that's trying to paint that other narrative, I know you're a hater. All you fools in food community, not the people running it, because they're actually cool people. The people running it, when I disagree with something or I hit them up on some respectful shit, and I'll never say I punk them because they don't. There ain't no punks over there. But I'll be like, hey, dog, could you do me a favor and take this down? The last time, they were like, it's good, homie, gone. Minutes. I respect people like that, homie. We could have a friendly conversation. Me and Icon bumped heads the other day privately on some other shit. And I respect that we could have friendly conversations. It don't have to be the old rah-rah, and that's what we're trying to do 2023. We got to change the narrative, homie. How many people are going to tear it down? It's too easy to tear it down, homie. Shout out Crazy Hood Media, man. I like Crazy Hood Media. I want to click with him. But you know who I like right now that's catching my attention every single day? I can't open my phone without seeing him. And I'm proud. And I'm happy. and I'm thankful to see a homie winning, is my boy Flyboy Inc. Shout out to Flyboy Inc. and Food News Network, man. They're out there killing it. My boy out there grinding more than 99% of rappers. He show every club, every single everything. And I'm going to tell you something about my homie right now. I am proud to see him doing this thing, and I know for a fact, 1,000,000%, 1,000%, every single percentage that you could put on it, he's going to take this shit to a whole nother level. Homie's going to blow up through the roof. And I told him, homie, I just want to tap in with you because I just want to be a part of your rise. Because your shit's amazing, and it's about to go through the roof. The way he carries himself is amazing. He's a gentleman. Funny as fuck. Funny as fuck, bro. I can't I can't watch nothing. And he's dope because at the same time, he's also kicking game. So a lot of these fools are doing stupid shit when they're trying to do this like fool shit and educating. And you know what? To each his own. But what I've noticed about the homie is he's educating. He's teaching about landmarks. He's teaching about the culture, the community. He's there reporting on events. Like, we need that, homie. We have too many people just putting the shit down. Let's let the clown shit be to the clowns and the real ones that are pushing for the real shit the real way. And the homie... Stop calling him. He's actually been a person that's been in my life for the last 20-something years, homie. He tatted me up right here, put my daughter's name on me back in the days. Knew my old school homies from my hood. We connected through some people that, it's all family. So shout out to Flyboy Inc., man. I'm gonna let everybody tap in to him. I want everybody to follow him. Food News Network. We got something special coming soon. He's also a tattoo artist. Very talented dude all the way around, and I vouch for him. I stand behind him, and let it be known that Mr. Criminal is the first one that said it publicly that this fool's gonna blow the fuck up. So when he does, I could be like, I told you, fools, because I know that shit's on the way, and it's already happening. So shout out to him, and shout out to him for getting out and doing something positive with his life, and being creative, and not using any excuses, and doing it every single day. This fool just popped up on me right now and knocked on the door. I wouldn't even know this fool popping up. But little did he know we were already gonna have this conversation, because I want to give a contribution and a shout out to everybody that came out for the Torta video. So I tapped in with my homies and like nothing. Shout out to the Calaca homies that let us, have Chisto in our video. That was an amazing thing. Shout out to them. Shout out to Food News Network. Shout out to Flyboy Inc. Shout out to Critical Street Visuals, his baby girl. Shout out to Pebbles Art. Shout out to 909 Mommy. Shout out to Ariaki Hibachi. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the liquor store owner that called the police on me for performing in the store. I mean, it was a group effort. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Hot Cheetos, And yeah, man, we made that shit fun. Hot Cheetos, right? And we had fun, man. And no matter what, they couldn't stop it. And I seen while we were shooting the video, they thought we were clowning the girls. They were like, oh, this is a disgrace. They had so much negativity to say. But you know what I did notice? Once we put out the video, 90% of that shit stopped. How could you hate on people having fun, on Raza getting together, dancing, smiling, homies fucking vibing, girls just grinding together, like smiling the whole time? Come on, you can't hate on that. That's a hater-ass move. I don't know about you, but Mendez Car 77 said, Tortas! Just like that on Instagram. Hey, homie, I hope you're happy because I said it just like that. Hey, they said, real talk, homie, a lot of homies turn to busters. I don't know what that means. Are you making funny on my alien video? Tortas get down. They said that shit was whack. Well, hey, you know what? To each his own. And you have your opinion. I think that comment was whack. You must be a subscriber to a different channel that doesn't get along with us. But it's all good. It's all love. He said he took the torta theme. You know what? I did not take no torta theme from nobody. I seen that a couple times. People were like, hey, he stole this song idea. He did this. He did that. I don't steal from nobody, homie. My name is Mr. Criminal, but I don't steal. That was a joke. I'm just fucking around. Nah, but for real, what I look like jacking anybody for their ideas? Come on. We're in this motherfucker 24/7, 365. My wife knows. My wife's with me 24/7. I don't pay attention to nobody's shit. I don't be on the internet like that. I don't be watching nobody's videos. I don't be listening to nobody's music. I'm fully consuming my own shit. If anybody else has a Torta song, and Chicano rap, or a Brown, I'm sorry, your shit was whack. I'm going to say it straight up right now. Your shit was horrible. because I never heard of it. And that shit was some clown shit probably. Guess what? I made that shit fucking worldwide, homie. So if you don't like it, fuck off. And come see me about it. I'm dropping my balls because I'm tired of people with these fake ass shit. Everybody's coming out the woodworks with the craziest shit. Yep. You know, I was on the phone with Sugar Free today for an hour. And Free was talking about how the record's magical. He thanked me for putting them on it. But you know what he said? He said, you know, criminal, we work for this. We go hard. We grind for our families. We go out. We do our thing. But when we hit the studios, we make music. But once in a while, we make music and you feel it, it becomes magical. He's like, criminal, you got a magical record right there, bro. I seen the engagement, the way it makes me feel, the way it makes me keep repeating in my head. He said, I was literally with that shit on repeat in my house yesterday, chilling, doing my thing, mobbing around my kids, doing my thing, repeating the video of us with the song playing in the back. He's like, we got something special right there. I was like, homie, everybody's telling me the same thing. And the fact that I got all these fools and their choni chonchons, and they're over here losing their minds, their little peanut brains over it, it makes me know that we definitely got something. Because you know what? One of the most powerful things of promotion could be critical?
What's up?
Street promotion, word of mouth. Fuck paying $1. My shit's organic. I don't pay nothing. Don't I tell you that?
Yeah.
I don't pay no money. I don't pay $1.
Everything's organic.
Everything's organic. I don't do the fake views like most you fools. I don't pay for fake followers like most you fools. We were just checking out an artist earlier with a gang of followers. He had like over 1 million followers, and he had like very fake engagement.
I think like 40% of it was fake.
Yeah. But we checked mine, and that shit's all real. I would like to encourage anybody to go do an audit of my social medias right now. I don't get 100,000 views in a day like some of these fools. I don't. But I also don't pay for my shit either. Shout out to all the people that keep it real. So 2023, we're about to start coming back. We're about to start letting the game know what it really is. I'm tired of holding back my punches. I'm going to speak my mind. We are going to destroy hate. We are going to destroy negativity. And yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. They said some dude is talking about your Torta music video. You know what's funny? I saw some fat dude with glasses on yesterday, dressed like Where's Waldo? And he was like, he sounded like fucking the Cookie Monster on the fucking camera. And he kept on harping about I wasn't raza. He kept on saying Mr. Argentinian and this and all this crazy shit. And I'm like, wow. You see, when they have nothing to latch on, they'll latch on to anything, my boy, anything. But you know what I ain't? A piece of shit. That dude is. You know what I ain't? A dropout. That dude is. You know what I am? Good in my barrio. That dude ain't. You know what I am? Good and respected everywhere I go. That dude ain't. So when I look at these people speaking about me, I think to myself, who really won? You just spent your whole morning making a thumbnail about me. And by the way, yesterday was 4 of them alone. 4 alone.
Yeah, I can't go on YouTube without seeing your face on there.
Yeah, they love my face. Let's get them a good angle here. Let's get them a good angle real quick. Come on. Hold on.
Ready?
Come on, grab that shit, homies. I'm gonna even smile for you, poo butt ass fools. But you know what? I love people like Haters World. He keeps the engagement going and he knows how to keep it going. He's respectful. You know, he might not like my music, but he posted my video the other day and I thought that was dope. And that's the type of shit that I like. And then he sent me something personally that, you know, in this game, people try to play smut shit. People try to run with shit. People try to do things and try to use any excuse, and they'll try to find any little flaw that they think's a flaw, and they don't even know what the fuck's going on, and they'll be like, oh, this, and that. So I respect that dude in another light now, and that's a private convo between me and him, but I respect that dude in another light. Anything that dude needs, I'm going to support it. I'm going to come behind, and I'm going to be right here. And anybody trying to say that we hating on any other channels full of shit, shout out to American Cholo, shout out to Haters World, shout out to everybody except for the no good piece of shits. That's what I'm going to say. All my good people out here doing it for reals. And Crazy Hood Media. I really like Crazy Hood Media. Follow him. Now, on the flip note of that, anybody got a problem with me and want to test me, good or bad, I'll slap the shit out of you. And that's 100% from my heart because I haven't done nothing but show respect. So if you got a problem with me from this point out, fuck you, homie. Say it out loud, and then we can run it from there. Other than that, shout out to everybody out here. 2023 Crime Family Entertainment. I think the point has been across. We've had hundreds of people on the live checking it out. I want to let it be known, though. They said the Tortas anthem's going viral. I want to know what is viral. What is considered viral, Critical? Like, honestly. Because I think we've hit some viral moments in our career.
This is going viral for sure, bro.
But what makes it viral?
The fact that everyone's talking about it, regardless of whether they like it or not.
Damn. That's called real engagement,
Bro,
right?
if you like the record, if you don't like the record, I don't care. You still spent time and energy to let us know that you don't like it.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
For some reason, I don't know if you noticed, but like for the past 5 months, everybody's been talking about us. It seems like ever since we started this podcast, people just won't stop.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, but ever since we started this podcast, everywhere I go, I get recognized. I always got recognized my whole life, dog.
But this is crazy.
This is crazy. So you know what I'm going to tell you guys? I'm going to promise again. You can't get rid of me. You can't stop this. I'm going to keep on coming. We got 57 records ready to go right behind Torta. I counted them today. 57 records, 3 albums. You guys thought you were going to stop it? We got so many records coming after this. They thought it was gimmicks. Nah, it ain't no gimmicks. My gimmicks are harder than these fools' real shit. So watch what we come with next. Watch the next videos. When you see the visuals alone on these next videos, game over, homie. And I don't give a fuck what fake views or whatever these fools are purchasing or whatever's going on. They ain't competing with it. And I put my name on it. Shout out to the ones that are really out there killing the game, doing it in an authentic, real way. Because we know who you guys are. I've been tapped in with you guys. I've worked with you guys. I've been with you guys on the road. I know the difference. And shout out to everybody supporting this movement. Shout out to our people that support. And I want to give a final shout out to the Suave Chicos. Because them homies, and you got to be thankful you got a big brother in the game like Mr. Criminal. I'm going to tell you guys right now, because these fans would have ate your asses up. They weren't even ready. When I interviewed them, they were like, I don't know. I just came up with a song. You know? And shout out to them, homie. I love their youngness and their naiveness to the game, but I understood that. And I took them under my little wing right here. You know what I mean? I said, hey, little homies, I got you. I'm going to show you what's up. I'm going to make this a song. I'm going to make this motherfucker viral. I told them that. I put that on my back. I said, I got this shit. You know what I mean? They said, love Mexican, Latin King, Chicago. I got a story about the Latin Kings of Chicago. Would you guys like to hear my story about the Latin Kings of Chicago? It goes deep. Tell me, if you guys hit enough flames, I'm going to tell you about the Chicago gangs and how Mr. Criminal from everywhere just bangs and never claims, but represents for the fullest, the Silver Lake. And motherfuckers never fake. I bust a grape. I'm about to smoke up on this. Yeah.
Someone earlier said that your haters, it's because they like reggaeton.
You know what? I wasn't dissing reggaeton. I'm going to make that clear. No, but I do want to make that clear, though. Check it out. I wasn't dissing reggaeton when I said that. Matter of fact, I just came back with this same rap. And I'm thinking of fingers thinking the red and I'm sending you can see me the bread at. And I'm thinking the writing. So look, my tour bus done been all around the world, all around the country. And I know this is gonna get clipped a gang of times. Now Crazy Hood Media, you better be the first one to do it, homie. So I'm gonna tell you a story about the Latin Kings of Mr. Criminal. And I'm gonna tell you about respect and how Mr. Criminal is known in Chicago and known with my kings out of respect. Ezekiel Rivera, shout out to you. $5 from Ezekiel Rivera. We're going to shoot him a mushroom. You get a little bit of that. So anyways, my homies were on the tour bus. It was my homeboy from Playboys. The homie Bugsy from Playboys. I think it was Crazy Loke from Pasadena. And I don't remember who was the third gentleman or fourth gentleman. But my homeboys go every single place. They go all around the country, all around the world, right? And they're in this big-ass wrapped, high-powered Mr. Criminal tour bus with my happy-ass face all blasted on the side, throwing up signs, rags, all this shit, right? So these fools run in the heat once in a while, you know what I mean? Now, they end up going to Chicago, and they end up hitting Cicero, which is basically south side Chicago, where all the razas at, right? Now, they're right there pushing some CDs in front of a barbershop. And they're doing their thing. They're kicking back and drinking. smoking, doing their thing, hustling, meeting people, you know. In a carload, the dudes pull up to them and gentlemanly walk up to the homies and say, hey, homie, we need to get at you fools. You guys are from out of town, pushing in our area. We need to holler at you. And one of the homies, I'm not going to say his name, but he wasn't familiar with that situation and how to have customer service in business and how to be respectful to out-of-towners and how to understand to respect where you walk. Now, I respect everywhere I walk until people disrespect me. These dudes weren't disrespecting. They said respectfully they wanted to holler, so they took that as disrespect. They went back to the car, and then they called my other homie. And they said, hey, homie, come here. Kyle, we want to get a CD. This is how they told him. We want to get a CD. My homie in the car right here want to get a CD. So they walked up. As that fool walked up, clack, clack, little Tech 9 with the fucking fire barrels, you know, the flame things, pointing dead at him. And he said, hey, homie, my homie said, we need to talk to you. So the homie was kind of like, oh, shit, hey, homie, you can put that down, dog. Don't trip. I'll get the homies up, we'll go. Nah, homie, we try to get at you respectfully. Now you need to follow us because we need to lead you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we really got someone that got to talk to you. So the homies get in the tour bus, and they start blowing up my phone. Blowing up my phone. Hey, homie. What's good? You good? All right,
get some
good.
weed before I smell that shit.
Oh, here, hit this shit.
Yeah.
Baby. Come on, come smoke. Come on, Flatboy, chill right here, fool.
Where? Where?
There's a chair right there.
The throne?
Right there, that regular chair. Motherfucker. Flatboy crazy. Flatboy Fools News Network just took over right there.
Wait a minute, this shit on?
No, dick, get off my mic. Son. Hold on. You get a little too crazy, huh? Don't get crazy. Don't get
I was
crazy.
about to say that, my bad.
No. But watch, look. So watch. This is what happened. So they tell the homie, "Hey, follow us. If not, it's gonna be some problems for you fools, right?" So the homies get in the bus and they're calling me like, "Fucking, hey, fool," blowing me up, leaving me voicemails. I remember. I wish I had my own phone. Hey, dog, these fools are tripping. So and so right here in Chicago, they're tripping. What do we do? I wasn't answering, dog. I was busy. I would be keeping my ringer on, you know. They called somebody else, and the person told them to leave. The person said, fuck that, get in your shit and go. They didn't. Thank God the homie from Playboys made an executive decision. He couldn't get a hold of me, and he said, you know what, I'm going to do what I feel right in my heart. So he told these fools, we're following these dudes. We're going straight into the heart of their hood. Fuck it. They jump in the bus. They start following them. He said, criminal, that shit was like a movie. Fools were whistling on bikes, walkie-talkies. As we got closer, big old gauges, Tech 9s, straps everywhere. Well, they led them to this pad. They hit a street. They said they hit the street. The whole street was like blocked off, like they ran that whole shit. They parked the bus. They got off. These fools are checking them, boom, search them, literally pat them down, walk them in to one of the main dudes of that area. And the dude looked at him and was like, you actually came. And the homie's like, what's up? I introduced myself, boom, 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 said his name. And he goes, homie, you guys are the first artists, the first people that came to our city and didn't run. And every single person that ran got chased out, obviously. These fools weren't playing. And their stories, you could hear about them, but...
That's the Land King?
You know what happened? Fucking guy, Holmes. Hey, Holmes.
Was it?
You're a fucking exit. Well, exit out of here, Holmes. Anyways. Fucking guy. This guy. Come on, hey, Holmes. Hey. Guy, Holmes. Just chill a little bit. So, anyways, listen. The homies end up surprising the dude that's there. So guess what he does? He says, you know what? Fuck it. The whole energy change. He says, we're going to have a barbecue. You guys are my guests. You guys are more than welcome. The little homie raps right here too. Show Criminal what's up with the music. Boom, 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 boom. They became homies. They partied all night, drank, chilled the whole night. So if you keep it real with your people and you look at people in the eye and you believe in what you believe in and you stick to your gut feelings, you'll be straight. That's what I could say. So shout out to all my real ones in Chicago. We ain't saying no neighborhoods or names. Flyboy. But the real ones in Chicago know who I'm talking about. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. That's what was cracking. We right here, Mr. Criminal 2023. They said, shout out to bro got into it with the... No, I said they showed love. Shout out, homie. Well said. They said... This fool said that was the wackest story I heard today. Well, I could tell you're pretty much a hater, home, so you could keep on pushing. We'll think. Yeah, they're still right. Hey, you know what? We had somebody tap in today. Multi-platinum producer. So the last 4 or 5 days, I've been talking to multi-platinum producers, Critical.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Why, what's up?
Because I'm sitting in front of a multi-platinum producer in the near future. So I've been asking questions to Group because you're part of my team, obviously. So I'm asking questions of how the business conducting is, how their teams work, how they conduct themselves, how they get into these situations to get these platinum records facilitated to record labels. I'm doing my studying and my homework on the back scenes because we're on the cusp and on the verge of exploding through the atmosphere, my boy. I don't know if you can feel it, but it's been amazing. From the podcast to the support to these shows that we've been doing to the merchandising. I mean, we can't even keep merchandise on the shelf back there. My baby girl's having a hard time. She's like, why do you think I ain't promoted merch in the last 3 months? We couldn't even keep up. We couldn't even keep up. It took us 4 or 5 months just to fill those vest orders. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is real. It's no joke. So, shout out to everybody all over the world that shows love and supports. We appreciate it, man. Shout out and rest in peace to Lefty, man. What happened there, man? I hate to talk about it, but the last time I was in Mexico, they were killing rappers too, homie.
That's crazy, bro.
That's whack. And they say we shouldn't talk about it. I say opposite. Let's talk about it. Because rappers are getting killed all over the map. It ain't just in Mexico.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay strapped, homies. Fuck the bullshit. Take a charge before you take a